National Chemical Laboratories, producers of world-class cleaning and hygiene solutions, presents NCL University Online. Floor maintenance training. This video covers floor stripping procedures. To conduct proper floor stripping, you will need the following equipment: a floor swing machine or an orbital scrubber, black stripping pads, 2 mop buckets with wringers, dedicated stripper and rinse mops, a vacuum cleaner, a putty knife, a measuring cup, a wet vac, a dust mop, a dustpan, a hand brush, a push broom, a doodle bug with black pad, protective drop cloths, and caution wet floor signs. While we understand this may seem like a daunting and extensive list, each piece of equipment mentioned will allow you to strip floors easily and effectively. You will also need a floor stripping solution. NCL produces a full line of floor strippers. With these options, you are sure to find the right choice to suit your facility's needs. To learn more about each individual floor stripping product, please visit nclonline.com. The first step in proper floor stripping procedures is ensuring you are protecting yourself with the appropriate PPE, personal protective equipment. Do not proceed until you have completely fulfilled your PPE requirements. You must put on protective gloves. Inspect the gloves before putting them on. If you notice any holes or other damage, discard and put on a new pair. Protective eyewear must be worn. Inspect for damage before putting on. If damage is found, put on another pair. Hold by the arms when putting them on. Avoid contact with the glass or plastic lenses. Put protective footwear coverings over your shoes. These will help add slip resistance while working on wet floors and reduce your chance of injury. Before stripping the floor, the following preparation procedures must be conducted. Vacuum entrance matting. Wet vac the matting if there was a recent heavy rainstorm. After you do that, roll up the mat and remove it from the room. Clear the floor of all removable furniture and other items. Sweep the floor with a push broom. Scrape any stickers or gum off the floor with a putty knife. Dust mop the floor. Collect the debris from the sweeping and scraping in a centralized location and sweep up in a dustpan. Take the dust mop outside to a designated area and comb out the mop head. Return all equipment that was used for these routine maintenance procedures to the designated storage area of your facility. Upon return to the room where you will be stripping the floor, ensure the area is properly ventilated. Open doors and windows. Also, turn on the air conditioner if possible. These steps will ensure sufficient airflow through the room and limit exposure to fumes. In the event the area cannot be properly ventilated with engineering controls, it is recommended to wear an organic vapor mask. Place caution wet floor signs at all entrance points. Place drop cloths on surfaces adjacent to the floor which you will be stripping. Dilute the floor stripper concentrate with water according to label instructions into a mop bucket. If you are using a floor stripper through a dilution control system, such as the Dual Blend number 22 through the Dual Blend dispensing system, all you need to do is activate the dispensing system and fill your bucket. Fill a secondary mop bucket with plain rinse water. Install black stripping pads on the drive block of either your floor machine or automatic scrubber. Apply a baseboard stripper along the baseboards to remove any finish, Allow the foam to dwell on the surface. Scrub with a doodlebug and black pad, and then wipe clean with a cloth. Apply the stripping solution to the floor in 10-foot by 10-foot areas. Allow at least 5 minutes of contact time on the floor. If the solution dries out before 5 minutes has elapsed, reapply. Proceed to strip the floor with multiple passes using your floor machine or an orbital scrubber. Once you have made multiple passes over the surface, pick up the dirty slurry using a wet vac or automatic scrubber. Unless you are using a no-rinse stripper, you will need to rinse the floor with plain water. Be sure your floor is thoroughly stripped of previous coatings and bone dry. If there are any remains of previous coatings on the floor, you may need to repeat the stripping procedures. Lastly, dust mop the floor after it is dried to pick up any residue left behind. Clean all equipment used in your floor stripping procedures and properly store away in the designated storage area of your facility. In most cases, you will now proceed to apply floor finish on your freshly stripped floor. Please see the floor finish training video for instruction on that next step in floor maintenance. In the event you will not be applying floor finish immediately following floor stripping, remove the drop cloths, but keep the caution wet floor signs in place to continue restricting traffic on the stripped surface. Remove, clean, and store non-disposable PPE, such as protective footwear and eyewear. Remove and discard disposable PPE, such as nitrile gloves.